skin, fashion, beauty and lifestyle this morning with Maison de la Mode. And with us in the studio, we have two beautiful ladies who will be telling us about skin lightening, facts and myths. And we have with us in the studio Emilia Nyeoma Agbaru. She's the CEO of Maison de la Mode. And joining her this morning, we have Tamar Cassandra Roberts, lead scientist and CEO of Minaye Naturals. Good morning. Looking glam, giving talks, glowing. What's been going on with you?
It's been the Golden Jubilee.
Okay.
You know, my late granddad's play was one of the works that was displayed during the Golden Jubilee, so I just had to be free a bit so I could make sure it was quite smooth.
So you could serve the state, right?
Sure. Sorry?
You could serve the state, you could serve River State.
Sure.
Okay, and you killed it. I saw you looking so fly. I was like, okay, nice one. Alright, so this morning we're going to be talking skin lightening, facts and myths. And it's a really interesting one because, again, certain people say, are they coming to teach us how to bleach?
It's very controversial.
Exactly, really controversial. Alright, so let's start with what skin lightening is, because again, some people might, wonder, is it the same thing as bleaching? So what exactly is skin lightening? Okay, so who do we start with? Tamar or you?
Okay, Tamar.
Okay.
Yeah, hi. Skin lightening, skin bleaching, skin whitening are things that are correlated, because in all honesty, when you slow off dead skin cells from your skin and your skin goes lighter, you're automatically lightening, bleaching or whitening. It's not it's not a term that is mutually exclusive. I think they all mean the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's important here is the methods used to achieve these things. But when you say, "Oh, I'm not bleaching my skin, I'm just lightening it," it doesn't make any sense. It's all skin bleaching.
It's like potato.
Potato.
Okay. All right. So why skin lightening this morning? Because again, Cassandra is really looking very beautiful and she's glowing. And Emilia is also glowing as well. And you're like, okay, I want to be like this person. So why skin lightening this morning?
First of all, initially I was trying to practice self-righteousness, and I was like, "Am I sure we should bring up this topic live?" But what actually made me to bring it up, because I run a beauty salon where we do natural hair as well in our fashion house, and I get clients coming for facials, and sometimes they don't even have the time to sit down for 20 to 30 minutes, and they want something they can just buy and take home with them. And Tamar Cassandra, she started this full range of natural skin lightening products.
Okay.
And when I mean natural, she can testify because she prepares them herself. And come to think of it, if you remember,
So they're like homegrown, home remedies, sort of.
She has them packaged.
Okay.
Home. And come to think of it, if you remember, when our president was sworn in, his wife had this beautiful glowing skin,
Exactly.
Aisha Buhari. Why? Because she had a beauty parlor. Yes, she had a spa. She had the biggest skincare spa in the north. And then she closed it down when they were sworn in because she wanted to focus on her charity works. And lately, I think sometime early last week, she had a post on her Instagram page where she was thanking Allah for safe trip, for going to after she went to check on her hubby, our president in the UK. And after I was glad with the greetings the president sent to the Federal Republic, I was worried about her face. It was looking dark and rough, and I came to realize that probably she's been so busy and she hasn't even had the time to care for her skin, because we are souls, we live in a body. Without our body we can't exist on this planet. So permit me to use the word, our body needs to be serviced with quotes. Because if you have a beautiful car and you don't service it, you won't like the way it would function. Yes, so that brings me to invite Tamar here to really explain more to people the dangers and a more natural way to lighten your skin, probably if you're naturally light and maybe due to stress or something, because you can't say there was so much sun in London, you know, it could, so her own skin issue I think is coming from stress. Yeah, so I want Tamar to tell us
about the facts, right?
Yes.
Well, before we get to that, what about, you talked about people who are naturally fair. What about people who are dark skinned?
Yes, that reminds me.
Again,
And that actually frightened me. Like one day you may come up and you won't see any dark skinned lady again, and it's just all fair. So, Tamar, what do you think?
Well, I think first and foremost we need to organize a confidence boosting workshop for ladies, because skin lightening is not about turning a dark person, a naturally born dark person, into a light person. I think that's crazy and can only be achieved with harsh chemicals. And I don't think that is something one to do. My brand is a holistic skincare brand, and what we do is we see it as this: you were born with a certain complexion, and that is what we aim to get you back to. When you were born, you probably, you see some people, they were born really beautiful and light, and you know, some are really shiny and dark and everything.
Like me, I was very beautiful and very light.
Do you understand? And you can
lighter
see
than this.
You can see it in your undertone. The tip of your nose and everything is lighter than all other parts of your face.
Exactly.
Because you see, so there's a bit of unevenness in your skin tone. But these things happen. Dark and dull skin are caused by overexposure to the sun, environmental pollution, like those suits we have right now in Port Harcourt is going to do a lot of damage to our skin. We have medical conditions, we have dry skin, stress, poor lifestyle, like you drink a lot of alcohol, you smoke, you don't drink enough water, no fruits or vegetables in your diet, you're going to definitely have a dark and dull skin. We also have prolonged use of chemical-based cosmetics, and when I say chemical-based cosmetics, I see people telling me, I use only baby oil. Hello. Baby oil is mineral oil, and it has to go through a lot of refinement before it's deemed safe to use. It's a level 1 carcinogen, right? And half of the time, especially the ones, of course, you know, our country and quality control, not less. But you know that before you go through that quality control, sometimes we are not even sure, 100% sure of what we have.
Exactly.
Right? And aside from that, mineral oil clogs your pores. So it just gives that illusion of moisturizing you, and it doesn't work. And you see people using mineral oil on their babies, and you give birth to this beautiful baby, and in the next 3 months your baby is looking like something else, and you're telling me, he has rice on his face, his body is scratching him, his skin is this, his skin. Why don't you look for natural alternatives? There's shea butter, there's coconut oil, there's carrot oil. There's just a whole lot of things we can use for our babies that will keep their skin glowing. I think that's about it.
Okay. All right. So, you know, very interesting that you talked about this. Now, what are some of those myths when it comes to, you know, skin lightening? Because you really opened my eyes a lot with regards to what exactly it is. When it comes to skin lightening, let me start with Emilia. What are some of those myths, those things that you hear that you're like, oh no, this person has it all wrong. He doesn't understand what it's all about. What are some of those things that you hear?
Okay, most times people are like, they join it with bleaching.
Okay.
I believe skin lightening is different from skin bleaching. Skin lightening is when you're darkened by the sun or by stress or depression, and you need something to remove the dead skin cells.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of helps. Yeah, because, and whenever you're doing skin lightening, you should reduce how you exfoliate your skin.
Okay. Because
already, for instance, if you're using fresh tomatoes to tone, because I love natural stuff, to tone your skin, it's toning it naturally and it's removing the dead cells on its own. So you don't go ahead and many people, they just see it as a sin, as a taboo, but you know, you can actually see a fair person, and the fair person may have a dirty skin.
Yeah.
So it's not that if you're fair, you're always glowing. Okay. You can see a dark person with a dirty skin as well.
Exactly.
You can be dark and you're glowing. Your chocolate dark color is It's shining.
Shining, yeah.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
That's the
No spots. You can still see some dark people with lots of spots on their skin.
True.
So many people see skin lightening as bleaching. It's not bleaching.
Okay. So you want to add something?
Yeah, I want to say this. When we talk about skin lightening and skin bleaching, like I said, they are not mutually exclusive. But
Okay.
the difference I want to focus on is the methods used.
Okay.
Right, so we have people that use chemicals like mercury, like hydroquinone.
Hydroquinone,
And,
yeah.
you know, there was even one time I went to Lagos and I decided to visit the natural market, and I saw these ladies doing this natural, so-called natural stuff and everything. And you know, I talked to one of them and she told me, auntie, sometimes you go carry like 2 spoons of relaxer put so that they will shine.
Relaxer.
Oh,
I am telling you,
Jesus,
I am being
save us.
very honest. So you need to be
Whoa.
careful. Women out there, 1 week glow, half cast cream. Be very careful. You don't know what they use,
Okay.
right? So, but what I know is that there are natural ingredients used. We have yogurt, lactic acid. I make a wonderful milk-based lotion that would exfoliate and brighten your skin. There's oranges, there's vitamin C, ascorbic acid, vitamin B12, mulberry roots, licorice, lemon extract. You know, and that's it. And you are a black person.
Okay.
You have these blemishes left by wounds, sun, rashes, everything. You need to take them out.
Okay.
That's not who you. Like I said, my brand is a brand that tries to return you to your baby state.
When I was born, I was very fair. But as I said, when I became very dark. So I felt sick kind of, and I started to stay indoors, and I started getting fair again.
Okay.
So, I don't know, this is a complexion now. I'm staying indoors, and I'm now fair. So I
Okay.
don't know which one is mine. Thank you.
All right. So just take note of the questions and we'll
Yes.
answer everything together. Hello. Good morning.
For me.
For men, okay, someone is asking, what about for the men? What do the men need to do? Is it the same thing? Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Kingsley Emilia.
All right, Kingsley, go ahead.
Yes, I want to ask you, my wife has this issue on her face, too much pimples. I don't know what she could do. I don't know if the person in your studio can answer it.
Okay, so she has pimples, and the annoying thing about pimples is if you don't take care of them very well, they can leave spots
yeah, that's
on
horrible.
your face. All right, so we'll take the final call. Hello? Hello? Yes, good morning. Oh, we lost you there. Sorry about that. All right, so let's deal with the ones that we have so far.
Okay, for the first lady, hi, you were fair, now you were black, and then now you don't fair again. That is what I'm talking about, you know. Dull skin is caused by overexposure to the sun. Environmental pollution, this is even in the water you bathe. Right now we have soot in Port Harcourt. This will cause dullness and darkness to your skin. So what you need to do is, okay, you ask your real color. Your real color is the one you were born with. Every other thing is counterfeit.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
And it's also for both, for the person that asked if it goes for men as well.
Okay.
Yes, it's also for men. Men should also protect their skin and should maintain a glowing skin
skin.
tone. For instance, if you look at Banky W, he has a very light, good
Oh,
skin.
you're one of the Banky W fans.
Send us a WhatsApp message. We are going to be having a free training, an empowerment training for women who decide and desire to want to use skincare, which is a multi-million naira industry, billion-dollar industry, sorry, to fix their skin. So if they do that, they can definitely get more information.
Okay, well, this is where we have to wrap it up. It's been really interesting. I have learned a lot, and I will be looking forward to that class because I need to get back to my baby color. Yeah,
And also, in case you missed this show right now, maybe you want to listen, you can check us on Facebook, Fashion, Beauty and Lifestyle with Maison de la Mode. You're going to see us live, and it will be there. Whenever you check, it will be there. You can follow us on Instagram, Fashion on Radio. Yeah, and my phone number is 0803 665 9379. You can always call to ask any question regarding to fashion, beauty and lifestyle.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Emilia. It's such a pleasure to see you again. And are we going to be continuing skin lightening or something else next week?
It's a surprise.
Okay, so we'll keep it under wraps. Emilia is the CEO of Maison de la Mode, and of course she was joined by Tamar Cassandra Roberts, who is the lead scientist and CEO of Minaye Naturals. What does lead scientist mean? I've been itching to ask you that question.
And lead scientist means lead researcher. I'm a scientist, I'm a biologist by profession. So I do research, I research natural products and I try to make them into lotions and things people can use. And I'm very Afrocentric, so believe me, Africa is taking over. We're coming. We're going to be back with more things and more information.
Okay, alright. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. We'll go for a quick break. When we return, we'll be talking about solar energy.